Hi guys, welcome to Top of the Hops. Today I'm down at Meantime Brewery, where the UK craft beer revolution started, and I'm here with two American friends, Vagabrothers. They've come down here to see what London craft brewing is all about. But they brought some beers for us, 5 beers of remarkable strength. It's 11:09, so pubs are open. So let's crack on. Tell me about this beer, guys.
Okay, so this is Trade Winds. It's a brewery from Orange County, California, which is just north of where we live in San Diego. It's a triple Belgian style ale. These guys went to Belgium when they were learning how to brew. Oftentimes they didn't have all the ingredients, so they used rice, which is present in the current mash. So it's going to have a little bit of rice flavor, as well as some Thai basil. So it kind of has a Southeast Asian take on a classic
Rice and Thai basil.
Yeah.
That's the name, Trade Winds.
Rice is generally, rice is what they put into crap beer, basically, when they didn't have enough money or when they wanted to cut costs. So I'll be interested to see if it adds something rather than take something away.
Sometimes improvisation is the mother of invention, So you can have some great products from something, like that. So we'll see how it goes.
Let's give it a go, crack it open.
Let's do it.
You guys drink much Belgian triples on here?
I think America's more into their Belgian styles than we are, which is strange considering how close we are to Belgium.
Yeah.
I've cycled to Belgium, but it's getting more and more popular. There's a couple of breweries like St Austell down in Cornwall are doing a Belgian double at the moment, and Camden Town did a really nice triple as well. They're just say up the road, a good 15 miles up the road, but still just up the road.
It's a couple of tube stops away, right?
Yeah, a couple.
Anyways, guys,
I can smell it from here, but cheers.
All right. What are your thoughts?
Very herbal, very savoury, which I guess, Thai is quite a sweet, kind of aniseedy kind of smell, so I'm surprised it's that savoury.
I just would love to have a green curry right now.
Yeah, it would be amazing with that.
Yeah, there's a huge Southeast Asian influence in California. We have a lot of people who came over during the Vietnam War from Vietnam, from Thailand, so that food's quite present in our culture. And California does tend to blend a lot of Asian Pacific with European culture, with Latin culture, and so I think a lot of the beers we're going to see today are combinations of a bunch of different types of styles.
Fusions, really.
This is all over the place because it's got, for a start, it's really, really highly carbonated, which you wouldn't necessarily expect with the Belgian beer.
Right.
Like when I was pouring it, it was like,
yeah.
He's blaming it on the carbonation.
So it's got almost that sort of that light beer kind of feel to it, but then there's so much flavour in it. It tastes like a triple for a little bit, and then it goes quite savoury, quite herbal. I'd say there's more of sort of a thyme kind of thing rather than a sweet basil.
Yeah.
For the alcohol percentage, though, it's easy to drink. It's light. It even says summer fun on the bottle, so
plenty of summer fun at 8.6.
Yeah.
What's the average alcohol in a beer in America?
5.
Yeah. But now it's
5 pushing 6 now.
It's edging up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But it's a light beer.
But all these beers here that we're going to sample today are from Southern California, so they're going to be. We have a lot of hops typically in most of the beers. Not so much this one, but beers are strong. We like them like that, and it's all part of this. All these beers are a part of a response to just too many years of standard Coors, Miller, Budweiser.
Bud Light.
People don't. That's just not representative of the beer scene in America.
And what do you guys think of British beer? Do you think that we're still drinking the Coors, that kind of stuff, or do you think we're drinking the warm?
Well, the warm flat ales are a reality.
I'm going to show you.
All right. And I'm really looking forward to that. Seriously, Johnny.
Yeah, I think though that it does takes a bit of an introduction, because we don't have. Like, if you were to serve a beer like that in America, people would ask for their money back because they're like, well, it's flat and it's warm. Can you guys at least did you open it 3 hours ago and has it been sitting in the sun? But you have to learn to appreciate because it's just a different style. It's not to say one's better than the other. It's just
is it a response? I have a theory, and it's probably totally wrong. Does it have anything to do with the weather? If it's cold outside,
it's like asking for ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. If it's cold outside, you come in, you want a warm ale.
Yeah. It's certainly. We come in on a hot day, and we're certainly not gasping for a warm ale. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So in winter, it's nice to sit by the fire with a warm. We typically serve our porters, our stouts.
Yeah.
the dark beers and the bitters, we serve them warm. But, you know, nobody drinks a warm lager in the UK unless it's from a can
Well, they're
festival.
they're at room temperature. The difference is that the rooms in the UK are a lot cooler than the rooms in America.
Yeah. So the history of warm beer is basically that we didn't know how to do a cold beer, a beer that isn't live once it's in the tank, until the 19th century. So we've still got, what, 200-300 years worth of brewing in the UK
Before that. Yeah.
So we've still got all these traditions, and absolutely some styles do not work. Above 5%, an IPA is really hard to get tasting good at, you know, 10, 12 degrees and, you know, not so highly carbonated. Equally, if we give you, we'll get you some stouts and some porters at that temperature, and you'll be blown away by how much more flavour you can get out.
Interesting.
Anyway, this is a pretty tasty beer. I'm quite impressed by the fact that a beer with rice can have so much depth of flavour. I like the fact that the rice has made it a bit lighter, a little bit more carbonated, because triples can be quite heavy going.
Yeah.
So yeah, really
Basil's a
lovely
nice
beer.
touch too.
Yeah, it is.
I like
It's
what
not-
you're
it doesn't scream basil. See, I'm saying basil already.
Basil.
It's screaming basil, but
It's a California influence
it's
coming
giving
this way.
It's the trade winds. It's the trade winds.
Anyway, cheers guys.
All right, guys,
Watch out for
cheers.
more videos.
Boom.